Where's that other iPad? And the X point is up and good. So Atlantic's are up 7-0. Fernando Lopez is your kicker. I could tell you that, but my browser blew away, and I got to pull max preps right now. So just like that, the Lampkin score on their first series. It took an hour. It took over an hour to score, but you know, what are you going to do? Patience is a virtue, allegedly. And the Lampkins are going to kick off. So it's going to be. Well, they just sang some revival down there. Sun Lake offensive line just sang some revival down there. It's pretty cool, but I can tell what they were saying. It's always a nice thing. And Lopez is lining it up here. Ready to give it a big boot. And there it is. Short kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line. Oh, it goes over his head. Doesn't quite make the goal line, and then it does. At first, I thought it wasn't going to make it. And then there's going to be a big problem for the Norse over there. But unfortunately,
under center, they're playing quarterback for Norse, number 12, Tegan Boise.
What? Yeah, but my mic isn't working. I had to turn it off on this. Did he just call you?
Braxton Boyce on the carry. It's a gain of 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8.
Check the settings and see if this is connected. JLab. Quarterback sack. Huh? Mike's working? Probably heard all kinds of fun things there.
Attention guests on the visitor side. The bathrooms on your side are closed. If you need to use the restrooms, please come over to the home side of the stadium.
I'm going to place it running down here. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't say anything I shouldn't have, but I thought the mic wasn't working. Caden Souders is going to rush the passer. He gets around the end. He's going to blow up get there. Oh, the quarterback gets out of it. He got a little bit of speed to him, too. Turning it up, he's going to get horseshoe tackled. It looked like they could throw a penalty on that, but it didn't look like they did. Maybe they did.
Carried by number 12, Tegan Boyce.
Tegan Boyson with some speed around the end there.
There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag. They're probably going to get him for a personal foul. Let's see what a Whitecap has to say for himself this part of the year. Early in the year here.
Penalty is on for Collins for a horse collar tackle.
Yep, see me. I got the eagle eye over here. Nothing gets past me except most of the game and trying to figure out the microphone. But other than that, everything's great. All right. Northglenn is going to have the ball first and 10 on the 42-yard line. And we're going to have a hold and a sack. Just fell apart for the Norse right there.
Sack on the play by number 3, Josh McKeon.
McKeon with the sack. Nothing gets past me except most of the game. And trying to figure out the microphone. There we go. All right. Thanks, Chrissy and Don. Takes a while for this guy to figure things out. It's working. All right. We're back, and it's a beautiful night now. Still a little sprinkle out here, but not bad. After a 10-yard penalty, it's going to bring up 1st and 20 for the Norse Bears.
Under the holding penalty, be first and 20 from the 32-yard line.
Shotgun formation. They're going to have wide receivers on each side of him. 2 of them, in fact. Handoff's going to go up the middle. He's going to get popped and driven back. Porter Park said, I don't think so today. Who else was in there?
Reynolds on the carry.
Looked like Lopez was in there, too. Porter went after him like he was a big old piece of steak or something. He just jumped all over that and just tore it up. Nice job, Porter. Better note the time and put that on your highlight film, my friend. Here come the Norris. They're going to go same formation. Shotgun formation snap. He's going to throw. He's going to get a rush. There's a hold on the end. Still didn't call it. McKeon got held. It's going to be almost intercepted. Great play by the secondary. Looks like it's going to be Finn O'Mara. Almost had it in his hands. Or he had it in his hands. He almost pulled it in. There should have been a hold on the end on Jack McKeon was screaming around the end of the blitz. Got held, but that's all right. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 21. So long road here for the good old Northglenn contingency over there. And looks like the Lampkins are just playing one-on-one straight up. And here comes the blitz from the middle. Picked up a little bit. Good protection. He's got some time. He's going to throw the ball. It's going to be over his head and out of bounds, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fairly well protected on that play, surprisingly. The Lampkins' rush is relentless. Bring up 4th and 20. They're going to have to kick. Let's see who we got back. Looks like Preston Moses is going to be the returner, maybe. Maybe he and Riley Forbes. I can't tell if that's 15 or 16. Let's see. Last week against the Rocky Mountain Lobos, Northglenn, when they landed for a punt, they snapped it over the punter's head. So let's see what they can get a clean one here. Oh, it went over his head again. There it is. He's going to have a long way to go. He's going to try to punt it. He did get it off. And it's going to be, everyone's going to go away from him. Lampkins are going to have the ball 1st and 10 on about the 35-yard line. But I don't know, Jack, did you hear that guy did you hear that the announcer guy just say that they snapped it over the guy's head last week? And then they just did it again? That's just great announcing right there, don't you think? Called it. I don't know. I'm breaking my arm, patting myself on the back here. Put all my value in a bad snap. No, actually, it was good turnout for the Lampkins. Or it turned out well for the Lampkins. I can talk sometimes. Here come the Lampkins offense. 1st and 10 on 35. 5:44 left until the end of the first quarter. Lampkins' second possession of the night. Cranford looking over the defense. They're going to blitz. Now they're going to fall back. He's going to hand it off to McKeon right at the middle. He's going to get some room. He's going to get stacked up. It's going to be a game of about 4. Oh, they'll call it 3. I thought he got through on the roll, but they called him down. So he gained 2, actually.
It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Something must have touched before they called him down. I thought he rolled right through that for about a 5-yard gain, but there's only 2. That's all right. The next one will be 20. 2nd and 8 from the 33-yard line. Tried to draw him off sides to no avail. Now Tarver's going to get over there and flex. Did you see that? See Tarver give the call over there? Yeah, he's giving the flex. I don't know what this is, but it's Tarver flexing his muscles. Means it's going to go right down there to. Ooh, he got popped a little bit. Nice play. Now they're getting low. They're trying to celebrate over our guy there. Hit him a little bit. He hit him kind of good, but he didn't hit him that great.
It's complete to 29-yard line.
87. I'll have to look up. Somebody get this guy a roster. Third and 4 for the Lampkins. And it's going to be McKeon busting through for a 1st down. He almost broke it. Just flying.
McKeon on the carry to the 20-yard line. First touchdown, Lampkins.
He's got him on skates now. Lampkins are going fast. Looking over the end, and we have a whistle. They're going too fast for the refs. They said, no, we got to slow you guys down. You guys are way too fast. Hyper motion. Hyper speed. So if they're going to back up, they must have some motion.
Illegal motion.
It'll be 1st and 15.
From the 26-yard line.
They'll be marked down at about the 26. If you can hear the guy in the background, I'm just telling you what. I'm just repeating what he says. He's a pretty good announcer over there. Give the guy credit. He's pretty strong. Takes a snap. It's going to be an end around. Campion has got a lane. He's cuts back. Cuts again. He's going to gain of about 7 yards. Nice play on 1st down. They'll bring up 2nd, and it's going to be right at. We'll call it 2nd and 8. No, we're going 8, bro. Quick hitter and nothing. Got stacked up a little bit there. Lost 1 yard. 3rd and 8. I'm defying this guy. Oh, 3rd and 9 maybe. Lambkins are still kind of going fast here. Oh, they slowed down. Tarver's swimming out there now. You got to see these offensive calls. They're awesome. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking over the defense. Looking to his left. He's looking to throw. He's got all kinds of time. Fires it over the middle. Has a man wide open. Caught. Touchdown! Lambkins! Riley Forbes with the catch and the touchdown. Oh, Jace Garcia maybe? I thought it was Riley Forbes. We'll see who it was. Yeah, it was Riley. It was Forbes. He was the man. Nice pass. Crandall had all kinds of time. Hits the guy right over the middle. And bang, bang, boom. Got there like the A1 Express. Lopez is on for the extra point. It's up and good. With 2:47 left until the end of the 1st quarter. Lambkins 14. And it's going to be Northglenn 0. Riley Forbes had a nice catch there. You got to step on this guy. He made him pay. High pointed it. Nice pass. The protection was great though. Cranford could have sat back there and ate lunch and still had enough time to throw. So the Lambkins are up a couple touchdowns. We still have a couple minutes left. 2:48 officially until the end of the 1st quarter. Lambkins are rolling. And Lopez is going to line up, tease this thing up, and see how far he can kick it. A little further last time than I thought it would. And the guy let it go over his head. He can do it again. Get into that one. It's going to be a little bit shorter kick, though. He caught it up. Oh, he misses it. Fumble is going to go. Lambkins are on top of it. Looks like the Lambkins got it, unless it went out of bounds. Can't tell from here. It's anybody's ball. Looks like it's going to be Northglenn. Look, the Lambkins had somebody right there, and it must have just gone right through their hands. It's hard to corral a oblong ball, when it's rolling on the ground. And I don't want to be speaking with too many syllables for you guys out there, but oblong is, I'm not even going to get into it. Holy cow. Take me a half hour to explain it. I know the IQ of some of the people, especially at my house. That might be Billy, but I don't know. If Bobby's watching. Jack's right here, so it couldn't be him. Laney's tuning in, though. Maybe. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be stacked up and dropped for a loss of about 2 yards. Look Little right in there with Jack McKeon coming around the side again. McKeon's been blitzing most of the night here, and he's been effective.
Malik Brown on the carry for no gain. It'll be
No gain or loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Yeah, no gain, but a loss of 3. Okay, dude. If you can. Only if it works. 2:15 left till the end of the quarter. The clock's running. 2nd and 13 from the 15-yard line. Northglenn takes a snap. Looking over the defense, they're going to have try to do a screen pass. It's instantly broke up and incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
pass attempt falls incomplete.
The Lampkins defense is just swarming all over these guys. We knew that the Lampkins were going to have a strong offense, but their defense is maybe stronger than we thought. I mean, I knew their defense was going to be solid, but they're flying all over the place here. A little pep in their step first game. Sun is setting. The clouds are still here a little bit, but it's a beautiful night now. If I was a weatherman, I'd tell you the weather and the humidity and all that, but I'm not. So just trust me when I say it's beautiful. Saunders is going to blitz. He's going to have a lane. Oh, he gets picked up, but his pass is going to go out. He's going to get popped right away. And Wesley Davis comes up and makes him pay. Wesley Davis just came up and knocked the socks off. Gained a couple yards. It's going to be 4th down, and we'll call it 11. Couple big pops here so far tonight. Oh, so 87 was caught it for the Lambkins last time was Joseph Rattazzi. Got to give him credit, He took a shot and he got right back up. I don't think it hurt. It's funny, sometimes when you get hit like that, it's all pads. It looks like it feels bad, but it really doesn't. All right, we're going to see if we have another adventure here on the snap. And we do. No, he caught it. Punt gets off. It's going to be a short punt. It's going to be fair caught and down at about the 44-yard line. Got some extracurricular activities going on around here. Number 10's getting a little chippy over on the other side. A little tangled up. It's football. We're going to play through it. Moser came up and made a nice play on that. That was not an easy catch. In traffic. Went down to his knees and caught it. I'm going to go out on a limb, but that might be why he's a wideout. I mean, the kid has good hands. Oh, Billy heard that one. Yeah, Coach Dragoning is out there. The AD Kyle Dragoning joining the chat. Brendan draws up defensive plays in his sleep. I don't know if Brendan sleeps. I mean, that guy's like an Energizer Bunny. If he sleeps, he probably just takes a nap for like 10 seconds and calls it a whole night's sleep. Cranford takes a snap. He's going to throw it long. He's going to have a man wide open. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Lambkins! One snap, one pass, one play, one touchdown. Trying to see who that is. Somebody got wide open. He's celebrating pretty good, though. Number 0. Let's see who 0 is. Like I said, I lost my roster. Darn wind. Mother Nature. It's conspiracy. That would be. Oh, I don't have a 0. Oh well, we'll find out who it is. Anyway, that's a long play. Lambkins score again. 1:22 left until the end of the first quarter. And Lambkins are going for the extra point to put them up by 21. It's Kyrie. Extra point is up and good. So it's Kyrie who got open. He had to wait till he took his helmet off. Holy cow. Kyrie Kincaid, he's number 5 in the max prep, so he's number 0 on the field. Just had a long touchdown pass, wide open. Nice catch, hauled it in. One play, one touchdown. 21-0. We're not even done with the first quarter. We're gonna 40 points is the where we do have a running clock all the time, and we may get there before half. Because the way that the Lambkins are playing defense and offense, the way that they're shutting down the opponent, going pretty well for the Lambkins tonight. The lightning delay just made them worse. They just got mad. I think I saw them. They're all chewing. What were they doing in the locker room? Are they chewing steel or something like that? I don't know. They're like biting cement blocks and stuff like that. They're just so mad. They're punching holes in the walls. These guys were insane. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in that locker room I can't really describe because I was in awe. Kickoff goes to the 10. It's going to be brought back up. It's going to be knocked. Oh, good. We're going to have a clip here. Excuse me. One of the Norse went low on one of our Lambkins. He had a pretty good return, but it's going to be brought back. Let's get the call here. Should be a clipping. or a clip. See if they're sorting it out here. Got to phone a friend. And we got a block below the waist on the Lambkins. What? How do we have a block below the waist? Oh, offset. Okay. So they both went low on each other and followed each other. What? They're going to re-kick it. Okay. So after all that, they're just going to re-kick it. It got confusing there, so they said, you know what? We're just going to do over. Now, 2 penalties on the same play, two personal fouls will lead to a re-kick. So Lopez will be out there again, consistently get it down to about 10 when he kicks off. He has if he can get into one, he can definitely get the touchback. So, but we're in the first game, and he needs a tee. Somebody get the guy a tee. Can't do the kickoff without the tee. Allegedly. And it's going to be a short kick this time. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 15, and it's going to be a flag. It's going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Kick goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I know, Kyle. He doesn't ever sleep. Yep, Nick Baltel's out there tonight. He and Joey McGuire. Nebraska looking decent. Spencer Purnell was calling for the onside kick. Yeah, Joey, tell him. Rice left a long time ago. They don't do the onsides anymore.
That'll be first and 10 at the 35.
You know that guy's practicing onside in his sleep, like Brendan calls defensive schemes. Eric Rice, onside master. Always did it in the worst time possible. That's just a gift. You could call it talent, you can call it a gift. It was just money. You could predict it. Here we go. First and 10 on the 35-yard line. Northglenn's going to have the ball. Lambkins are crowding the line. They're going to have about 9 in the box. They're going to try to run against it. They're not going to go very far. We stacked up maybe a loss of about 1 or 2. Luke Little led the charge there, and about 4 of the Lambkins were in there. But the big little man, shut the door.
Rushing attempt goes for no gain.
They lost about a couple feet. Yes, Mr. Ornelas. This is the first game. Oh, Joey, thanks. Spoke to son of Nebraska. All right. Well, don't keep me updated. I'm going to try to watch it later. Handoff is going to go to Northglenn. They're going to try to go around the end, and they get stacked up and lost. Hit for loss. Porter Park in there gobbling people up. Firing up.
On the carry.
Lost about 2 more yards. It's going to be third and about 14. 14, bro. 14. They're on the 31-yard line. Park he's a big kid. He probably goes about 250 now. And just blowing things up there. Quick on the ball. It's like a cat out there. Cat-like speed. And what are we doing? End of the quarter. So after the end of 1 quarter, your Lambkins 21, Northglenn 0, and we'll be right back on the Lambkin Sports Network.
Northglenn High School would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of Northglenn Athletics. Your local Sonic location. Sonic. Live free. Eat Sonic. Local real estate expert and Northglenn alumni, Justin Pfeiffer. You can trust Justin to get the job done. Reach him at justinsellscolorado@gmail.com. Thanks to Accurate Automotive, your local family mechanic, for sponsoring today's game. They're the team you can trust for all your car care in Northglenn. Give them a call at 303-451-6880. Finest Auto Hail Repair. When hail hits, call Finest Auto Hail Repair. Mention you're with Northglenn Athletics.
All right, check in the chat. We got a couple new ones in there. Fortnite items. I don't know what that means. Probably speed on console. New Mexico watching for the Lambkins. All right. That would be Rose Martinez. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate you. 3rd and 14 from 31. Northglenn drops back to pass. Feels a little bit of pressure. Going to unload it. And defense is he was kind of all over him. That's going to be a penalty on the Lampkins. See if they're going to call it on offense or defense. It's going to be probably on the defense though. See what the call is. Could go either way, but I'm pretty sure they're going to call that on the defense. And they'll go on the Lampkins, so that'll be 1st and 10 for the Norse. It was a nice, he had a pretty good arm there. He was overthrown, but they were able to track it down, and a little bit jumpy out there trying to get the fighting for position. It could have gone either way, though. I thought that he might have pushed off on us just a little bit, but that's not how the ref saw it. So here we go, 1st and 10. It's going to be on the 46-yard line. Man in motion. We're going to blitz by the Lampkins. They're going to try to go end around, and he gets through the waist and pop hard. Somebody came up with a strong tackle. It looks like that was McKeon, maybe. I'll find out who that was. That kid came up and gave him a shot. Gain of 2. It looked like he was going to bust through there, and he only gained 2 yards before young Mr. Finn O'Mara came up and gave him a shot. Shotgun, he's going to pass. Has a man open on the side. He's caught. Makes a move. Mara's tracking him down. And 1st and 10. It's going to be a gain of about 17 yards. They'll get him in the Lampkin territory for the first time tonight. Give him credit. Northglen's quarterback has a pretty good arm out there. I don't know, Joey. I could find out who's rocking number 9, but like you said, you better watch his shoulders. I think if anybody's worn the number 9 in the past probably 10 years has gotten hurt for a whole season, as far back as I can remember. And we got a timeout. Northglenn calls timeout with 10:46 left till the end of the first half. Lampkin's enjoying a 21-0 lead, but Northglenn is starting to move the ball. They're going to be at about the 36-yard line of the Lampkins. We'll keep the score accurately, but the scoreboard clock is just malfunctioning as per usual. This app doesn't have a very good. It has great everything except for the clock, but that's okay. We just do what we do. So I think right now the Lampkins have rolled up about 746 yards unofficially in the first quarter in 3 touchdowns. And the defenses gave up a few yards here, but normally they were shutting them down. I think they had negative 20 yards of total offense before this drive. So I'm not sure who my stat keeper is. So it's, I'll get his name here in a little bit. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line of the Lampkins. And they're going to blitz. It's going to be, he gets him down, and Porter Park just throws him down like a loaf of bread. He busted through there and just slammed him down. Michaela Martinez likes 26 and 27. All right. I'll get their names in a minute. I'm just learning how to do this internet stuff. That would be Diego and Vicente Romero. And Martin's right here, so. Somebody's rooting for your kids on our live chat here. I'll tell you who it was. Handoff is going up the middle. He's going to have a little bit of room. She said go 26 and 27. Yeah, the Romeros are right here. Martin says hello to Michaela. And it's going to bring up 3rd down in about 12. Northglenn's going to come out with trips to the left of the quarterback, single receiver on the right, and then Lampkins are going to blitz. They're going to go to the right, and it's going to be broken up nicely, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Let's see what the Norths do. They're in Lampkin territory, and they have trouble with the punters, the snap. So they may just go for this. Nope, here they come. They're going to punt. I'm surprised. I thought maybe they'd go for it. 9:23 or 9:13 left until the end of the first half. Lights are coming on. We'll just get a better view now. Oh, it almost got over his head again. And it's not a great punt. It's going to be knocked down, and it'll get a little bit of a North roll all the way down to about the 8-yard line, maybe. Are they at the 2? Yeah, they're at, Lampkins are going to have 98 yards to go here. All right, well, challenge accepted. Elton West out there says Grayson's what his son Grayson is resting this week. He's one of the better he's one of the better cornerbacks around. I'm telling you. Last year they just didn't throw at him. They're scared. Grayson's a talented athlete. I'm with you, Mr. West. We are expecting big things from the youngster. Plus he can jump like a maniac. That kid can really get up in the air. Lampkins are going to have 98 yards here to go, and they're going to try. The Norths are going to try to blitz here. Let's see if Lampkins catch him off guard. It's going to be handoff off the gut. McKeon cuts back. Still on his feet, and he's down. He's finally knocked him down at about the 18-yard line. So gain of 16 on the first down. Tough running in there. And Lampkins are going no huddle. And now they're slowing things down just a little bit, but they're going to have trips to the right of the quarterback, a single receiver to the left. Shotgun formation. And the snap, he's going to pass. It's going to be inside screen. Campion, he's got a little bit of a lane. Guts back. He stays on his feet. Now he's going to be knocked down. It's going to be a gain of about 5. So bring up 2nd and 5 from about the 22-yard line. And, I thought they're going fast. McKeon has it. He cuts back. Runs into a crowd. He's going to be right at the first down marker. It looks like he has enough. But I think they may have to measure. No, they got this pretty easily. 5-yard gain, that's enough. 1st and 10, Lampkins. No, they're. Is there a flag? What's going on here? Yeah, it was first down, bro. There we go. And we do have a first down. Kathy Monty says go Lampkins. Thank you, Kathy. Glad to have you out there. Cranford takes a step. He's going to give it to McKeon. No, he's going to hold it. He's going to drop back. He's going to shotgun one over the middle. It's going to be just a little bit short. Mosier has a step on his guy, but not there. Yeah, Joey, that screen pass goes way back to Eric Rice for here. I'm guaranteeing you that. Sometimes they catch you off guard. Even if you know it's coming, sometimes you can't stop it. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Hard count, didn't get him. The North were disciplined there. Rattazzi comes in motion. He's going to line up on the end of the left end. It's going to be handoff up the gut. McKeon's going to have a lane, and he cuts back. He could go. Jack McKeon's on his horse, and he's going. Gonzo, touchdown Lampkins. And we may have a flag. Oh, no, we have a hold. Oh, darn. That was a great run, but it's going to be coming all the way back. I'm pretty sure they just signaled for a hold. Tough run, though. McKeon has some speed there. He's big and strong, and he can fly. Mm-hmm. We'll see what they're going to call. Coach Jim is vehemently disagreeing with that call. I don't blame him. See if we can pick it up on the replay here. Watching it now. Hold on 1 second. Gosh, I just didn't see us hold at all, but they called it, so we're bringing it all the way back. Great run nonetheless. The Can's like, dude, I just ran all that way and they didn't get anything out of it. Captain America doesn't complain. That guy's great. Now he's at low center of gravity and he's really strong. He's a tough runner. It's going to be second down and about 20. Depends on where the holding penalty. Okay, it's going to be second and about 5. So the hold must have been out by midfield or something. So they bring it 10 yards back from the spot of the foul. So the hold had to be around the 42-yard line. Unless they're going to mark it off now. We're just in confusion here because it was at the 27. And now they're going to march back. Okay. The problem is I'm just being impatient. They're methodical. They're doing the right thing. So that's going to bring up second and about 20 from the. No, they just keep walking it back. 7:37 left until halftime. I think they should just run the same play. But that's what I would do on Madden, so, you know. And you know Bennett's calling plays for Madden, so expect the same play. I'm just kidding. I would be highly surprised if they called it again. And then we have a timeout on the field. So the Lambkins are going to want to talk something over here. And it looks like they're going to bring the ball all the way back to the Lambkin 9-yard line. And they need to get to the 37. So you do the math. I can't actually make that a math question if I was a math coach or a math teacher. But I'm not, so I won't. Nick Baltell out there. How you doing, Coach? No balls well in the Baltell household. Yeah, Joey, do the math, guy. 37 minus 9. Sheesh. Because the scoreboard still says second and 10. Second and 28. Lampkins are going to pass. And he feels some pressure. Cranford has some wheels, though. He's going to turn it up. He's going to get to the edge. Turns it up again, and it runs right out of bounds. It's going to be a good gain of about 10 yards. Oh, he didn't get as far as I thought. Still a gain of about 8. He stepped out quicker than I thought. Third down and 20 from the 17-yard line. Cranford takes a snap. Looking over the defense. He's rolling to his right. He throws it out there. It's going to be caught by Moser. It's going to be well short of the first down. But a nice pitch, nice catch. That's one of those plays you mark down and say, you're going to do that later in the game where he's going to pump fake that, and Moser's going to go screaming down the sidelines for a long pass. So Lambert going to have to punt for the first time. 7:21 till halftime. Yeah, thanks, Coach. Good to be back. Glad you're watching the Lambkin Sports Network. Oh, and it's a bad punt, but they have nobody rushing him. He could take all day. And he gets off a decent punt. And it's going to take a Lambkin bounce in a big way. Oh, it lost momentum. But it's going to roll all the way down to about the 23-yard line. I thought it was going to get a great roll, but nonetheless, a Lambkin roll. What could have been a huge disaster turns out to be okay for the Lambkins. 7:07 left until halftime. Northglenn's going to take over in the 23. First and 10. And the Lampkins defense is coming out. They were stout last time. They're going to try to run a reverse, and it's going to be stacked up in a loss of about 5 on the play, maybe 7. Tried to do a reverse handoff. It went absolutely nowhere. The whole interior of the Lampkin line just crushed them. And we got a hurt player out there. We'll get a number when we can. 6:54 left. We're going to take time out for an injured player. And we're back. The injured player was Wesley Davis. He'll come out for a play. He's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Takes the shotgun snap. He's looking to pass. Throws it out there, and it's going to be picked off by the Lampkins. And here they go the other way. He's at the 20, the 15, down, hit down at about the 10-yard line. Great play there by number 2, Jaden Smith. And the Lampkins are going to be in business. At one point, I thought they might be able to complete that pass because he had a little bit of a break on there, but the ball floated a little bit, and Jaden Smith took care of the rest. Great return, too. He's slippery. Caitlin Short says let's go number 26. All right. And here comes the offense. Takes a snap. He's going to go right up the middle. It's going to be McKeon. Cuts back. He's going to gain about 4. Bring up 2nd and 6. So he officially took over at the 10, so it was 1st and goal. And it's going to be stacked up there. Not a big gain, but the Lampkins are going fast. They got close, but I'm getting old. My eyes are failing me here. And they're going to stick it in. He's going to bring it right in. Touchdown, Lampkins! McKeon finishes it off. Actually, he had a pretty good D. And we have a penalty. But the penalty is after the play, and they're going to say that the touchdown is good. So they may assess it on the kickoff. All right, so they're going to sort out the flag here.
Personal foul on the Lampkins.
Lampkins personal foul. Randy Clark's showing up in the chat there. Live from Arizona. All right. Mason's grandmother and Papa. Kick is up and good. And the Lampkins are up 28-0 with 5:55 left until the end of the first quarter, really first half. Fort Collins is all over them, 28-0. Yeah, Randy, well, if you're Mason's grandmother and grandfather out there watching, I don't know how you feed that kid. I mean, Mason looks like he can eat a side of beef just for lunch. Great kid though. One of the nicest kids you'll ever meet. Helps out in unified art class last year. I mean, I couldn't tell you anything else, but you should be proud of that boy. I'm sure you are. A little bit of a mean streak on the football field. Complete gentleman in the hallways. And he definitely leads the pack for the Lambkins. He gets the attention of the other kids quick when he starts talking. Here goes the kickoff. Lopez kicks it out there to about the 20. Looking for a lane, and he has one. It's going to be hit down. It's going to be a great return, brought all the way back to the 35-yard line. So it's a return of about 40 yards. So it's going to be Northglenn's 1st and 10 on the 35. 37. Yeah, there we go. All right, so 1st and 10. First kind of big play that they've had that counted. And 1st and 10, they're in Lambkin territory, but that's okay. Yeah, Spencer, we're firing on all cylinders here. I'm not sure about the cameraman here, but the announcer's firing. It's going to be a run. He gets to the edge, and he's going to be stacked up and drop down, but it's going to be a gain of about 8. Yeah, we'll give him 9. No, I'm calling it 2. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Yeah, Yem's got the early, and he's got the early line on Coach of the Year. I think he's at about a 2-1 favorite right now. 4-1 before the game. We're down to 2-1. Handoff up the middle again, and he's going to try to get the first down, and he does not. He gets stacked up. Nice play in there. Justin Speaking clipped him, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, I'd have to go with you there, Coach. Nick Balsell says Yem is coach of the century. Well, his mustache is, if nothing else is, because that thing is a beautiful thing. They're going to get the quarterback. He's going to try to sneak through there, and he's going to get stacked up. He's not going to make the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tried a little shenanigans. Didn't work. 4th down and about 2 feet. And Porter Park's going to come out there. They're going to invoke a little goal line defense here on 4th and about a foot. Yeah, if you haven't seen Yem lately, that mustache is a thing of beauty. He tries to hide it with some stubble like it's a beard, but it's a mustache. I mean, let's call it what it is. Ron Burgundy would be proud. Okay, let's see if they're just going to do a keeper. And that's what they do. And they get stacked up, and they may get it, but the Lambkins were strong. I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it at all. I think it's going to be 1st down for the Lambkins. Porter Park was right in the middle of that. Well, it all depends on the spot, but it sure didn't look like they gained any yards. And it's going to be 1st down Lambkins. They turn the ball over. Great defense by the Lambkins. Standing up stout. And with 3:40 left until the end of the first half, Lambkins are going to take over at we'll call it the 27-yard line. Up 28-0. Looking to punch another one in before the halftime, and then we would have an early running clock in the second half if it all goes to fruition. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't use those 3-syllable letters. I see 3-syllable words out there for you guys. Sorry. I'll try to keep it a little bit simpler. Okay, here goes the handoff right up the gut. McKeon just running people over. Wow. That safety came up and he made him pay. And now we have the penalty. Safety tried to tackle him after the play.
Carrying to the 42-yard line. Okay, first and 10
Let's see about the penalty.
for Collins.
McKeon came through there like a runaway truck. Just blasted that safety. And then when he was trying to get back to the huddle, it looked like somebody tried to grab his leg, so hopefully that's going to be the penalty. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to hear about the Bears, or I don't want to hear about the Packers and Micah Parsons, Joey. If you keep running your mouth, I wouldn't fall asleep if I were you. Don't even. I know you don't live in the same house as I do anymore, but you may just see me showing up in Longmont some night. A figmentation of your imagination. Oh man, I use those big words again, Jack. Oh, Joey's a PhD student. He understands. All right, let's see what we're going to do. It's going to be a personal foul on Northglenn. It's going to be, I think they're offsetting. Okay. So they're just going to say the play stands. It was a after the play penalty, so this is, you can't penalize the play. It was a dead ball foul. Both guys were called for a personal foul, so it was McKeon and the safety. And it's just going to be first and 10 for the Lampkins on the 42-yard line. .333 left until halftime. See what the Lampkins dial up here. Cranford takes a snap. He's going to pass. Feeling some pressure. He's going to go out to his left, and he's got some speed. He turns it up. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Cuts back. 35. He's at 30. He has the lane. Justin Cranford is going to take this. Oh, he puts the brakes on. The trickeration. The do-si-do. Crazy Legs McBain out there with the nice scramble and run for the touchdown. Wow. That was an impressive array of moves there by Cranford at the end. Dude has some speed, though. So Cranford takes it about 58 yards, I think. Yeah, 40 points. And the extra point is up and good. So the Lampkins score quickly again. With 3:10 until halftime, it's going to be Fort Collins 35, Northglenn 0. Yeah, I don't know what they call that. The do-si-do, they call it the slamming the brakes on. The trickeration, yeah, it could be that. Could be the cha-cha slide, I don't know. I'm not sure what they call that move, but it was effective. And it's another offensive possession that hits pay dirt for the Lampkins. They are rolling up the points and the yards in bunches. And if you're new to Fort Collins or Colorado football, it's a mercy rule at 40 points. Well, they'll continue to play the game if either team is up by 40 points at any time. They'll continue to play the game, but the game is effectively over. They'll just have a running clock. And there's a kickoff, and it's going to skirt through the returners for the Northglenn North, and it's going to go out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback, first and 10 for the North on the 20-yard line. So the Lampkins are threatening to make this a running clock by half, depending on the outcome of this important series here. Looks like the Lampkins put in a few subs on the defensive end. They got most of their guys in there, but they got a few subs. They're up by 35, enjoying a nice relaxing evening here. 30 Mike and the boys might call it a nice evening. Takes the snap, Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll around the edge. He's going to fire, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for a short pass, but well covered and not open, so who's going to bring up 2nd and 10? Kind of an interesting decision to pass that ball, knowing that you're almost going to be mercy ruled here, and you got 3 minutes till the halftime. If he would have ran that, he could have taken a lot of time off the clock, but they passed it and it was incomplete, so the clock stops at 3:05 until the end of the first half. You only get that kind of expert insight on the Lambkin Sports Network, just so you know. Still pat myself on the back. Somebody has to. Handoff up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. And he gets in the open field. And Finn O'Mara comes and cuts his legs. And we have a penalty. They might call. I think they're going to try to call a personal foul on the Lampkin sidelines. Big tough run there. Guys, like a locomotive head of steam coming at you. Flyby says, Kyle Tregoning. I'm going with you, Coach. We'll just call it the flyby. I don't know. I haven't seen moves like that since, well, what was that show? I'll think of it. American Bandstand, 1976. Well, they threw a flag, but they didn't call anything, so they must have waved it off. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Lampkin 41-yard line. Northglenn is driving. Handoff is going to be smacked in the backfield. He gets back to the line of scrimmage on a second effort, but great play there by 16. He's number 46 blew that up all the way. .227 the clock runs. 2nd about 8. And Northglenn's just taking their time. They want to let the clock run a little bit here. They don't want the Lambkins to get the ball back with any time left if they get the ball back at all. Pretty smart thinking over there. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to the end around to the receiver, and he cuts it up. He's going to be stacked up after a gain of about 2 and took a hard shot. He'll be feeling that one tomorrow. Yeah, he's a little shaken up there. That was a tough hit. Tough kid, though. He got up and he tries to walk it off, but, man, he took a shot.
Timeout.
Fort Collins calls timeout with 1:50 left till halftime. Thought he had a lane there, and it closed pretty quick, and then he just took a shot in the legs there. That'll leave a mark. So timeout on the field. And I'd say we were going to go to the concession stands at half, but apparently they don't have concessions here tonight. So let's see if we can find a store around here. Slip down to the old 5 and dime shop here. You know, we're in Thornton. Maybe Jughead's over there. You never know. And we got the officials are going to huddle up for something here and see what's going on. The Ellison halftime show is only done at home games show. Sorry. And it is officially a secret, but I'll let you in on some insight if you come over this weekend. Just know it's spectacular. And it does not involve fireworks. That's all I can tell you. Pass is going to fire it up the middle. And I thought it was going to be caught, but it falls incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Or 4th down. No, bring up 4th down. And the Norths are going to go for it here on 4th down. 1:44 left till halftime. They're going to go for it. just shy of the 50. So this is a big play. The Lambkin can stop him. Drops back the pass. Looking over. He fires it out there. It's going to be caught for enough for a first down and more. Spins down, and he's still in. He fumbles the ball, though. The Lambkins are on top of it. Let's see if they call it. There should be a fumble. And it is Lambkin ball. Just when you thought they were going to have something go right for them, it drops out of their hands, and the Lambkins take over with 1:34 left till the end of the half. And a shot to make this a running clock before the end of the half. Good defense out there. They gave up the first down, but they made up for it with the strip. .134 left. You know the Lambkins are going pedal to the metal. Yeah, Coach Regoni's at home, but huge fan of Lambkin Sports Network. He got me this nice Chassa media pass that makes me look like I'm an alien. I don't know how that happened, but it's cool. Lambkins take the snap. It's going to be swung out. They're going to cut back, and he's going to go. Jack McKeon's on his way. He's got one man to beat. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Took a swing pass, and he may have been behind the line lateral. I'm not sure if they're going to call that a pass or run either way. He turned it upfield, and he gained about 60 yards, but he stepped out of bounds. But, man, is he showing some speed tonight. First and 10 on the 32-yard line of the Norse. 1:30 left till halftime, and the Lambkins are knocking on the door for the running clock here. They're going to have trips to the left of the quarterback. Moses on the right. Or Riley's on the right. Cranford drops back the pass. It's going to be a screen to McKeon. He's going to cut it up right down the middle. Cuts it back. He's going to go in there for the touchdown. Jack McKeon with the screen pass, the touchdown, and the ball game. Lambkins go up by 41. It'll be a running clock from here on out. It'll be officially a Lambkin win, but they will play out the rest of the game. Even if the other team scores and gets it under 40 points, it's already been decided. So the Lambkins are going to win their first game tonight easily before halftime. And the clock now is going to run from here on out. So the only time they're going to stop the clock in the second half will be for an injury or a timeout. Otherwise, it's going to go quick. So the Lambkins have no trouble on their home opener or their away opener, opening game of the season, and they put it away quick. So that would be that, but you can stick around. We'll see if we can make it interesting here. And they may not even get the kickoff. They'll probably just go into halftime up 42-0. The clock's going to run. They're not even coming out on the field, so they're just going to let it run out. And there it is. The clock says 0-0. So that at the end of the first half, the Lambkins have put the game away. 42-0. We'll take a break here on Lambkin Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Please welcome to the field the Northglenn Red Hot Dogs.
All right, so we're gonna have a 15-minute halftime here, and we'll enjoy the stylings of the Northglenn Norse cheer squad out there. Okay, Spencer, here he is.
Shout out to Spence Purnell. You know, good old Pern. That's about it. That's all I have to say.
He doesn't have the gift of gab like I do, but it was sweet enough. I mean, he called you Parnell, and so just go hunt down Sandberg, and you guys can maybe do some lazy Sunday stuff together. Let's see, who could you find that looks like Sandberg? Joey's got the flow, so he might be able. Nicky would pull that off. Michael and Colin, I don't know how they look these days. Wait, you guys will have to tell me that. I haven't seen them in a while. The last Shag Michael Remmers was rocking around a motorcycle, so he's got that going for him too. All right, well, we're going to kick back and enjoy the nice weather because it is a beautiful night, and we'll be right back. And we're back. About a minute left of halftime, and then we'll get ready for some second half action that's going to go fast. The clock will run. They'll get some good action for the younger guys, and we'll have a good time here. Enjoying a Lambkin victory. And Lambkin should be kicking off. And Northglenn's out there warming up. The Lambkin's already here. Well, Tell wanted Jeff to do a halftime performance there, but you ever seen Saturday Night Live when what's that guy's name? Davidson? Pete Davidson does the doink doink dance. Yeah, Jack was trying to pull that off, but we had to censor that thing and get it off the air because it was just terrible. I mean, bad is not even describing how bad it was. It was a little bit. I don't know how I want to say this. You can use your imagination. But it wasn't good. But I'll leave him alone because he did have to sit through my driving down I-25 today, trying to get to the game on time. That was not easy. He might have been white knuckling a little bit, and I was just having a good time. So that's how I roll. Lambkins are going to kick it off. And there it is. It's going to be a deep kick. Taking it at the 1 yard line. Turned up the field, cuts back. He runs into his own man and stacked up and knocked down. Somebody drilled him down there pretty good.
Northglenn return to the 19-yard line, first and 10.
Get that guy's number there. It was 42 for the Lambkins. I'll look it up here. But I closed my max prep, so it'll take a second. I mean, I don't know if you guys really care to know that, but yeah, we'll work on Jack doing the on-field interview with Jim. Might be just a touch awkward, though. Oh, it's going to be a huge sack. And turnover. Lambkins, touchdown. Caden Souders with the interception. And the return for the touchdown takes over. He's taking over the Heisman race right now. Souders, he's a killer. He is a tough customer out there. Souders is really a great player, and I don't know why he's not being recruited. I'd be recruiting that kid heavily because he's been nailing people on the side, or for the Fort Collins Lambkins for 3 years. He is really good. Also a good baseball player. Snap is down. Kick is up and good. Lambkins are up 49-0. And the clock will just continue to run. Put my head down to try to look up the roster, and Souders goes crazy on us here. Nice job, Caden. Oh, we may have some concession stands here. want to go get some, go ahead. Yeah. All right. Lambkins are lining up to kick. They're going to kick it with about 9 minutes left until the end of the third quarter, but the clock won't stop. It can't stop. It won't stop. Yeah, that's right. Night Train Lane for good old Caden. And I'm quoting rap lyrics up here. I don't know if it's rap or what that song was from, but could have been from anything. Could have been from Scooby Doo. I don't know. Okay, the kick is a good kick, too, and it's going to be traveling out over the head, and it's going to be a touchback. And the Norse will take over first and 10 on the 20-yard line. And the Norse break the huddle here. Takes the snap, handoff, tries to get the edge, takes the shot. Good play on both ends. Nice run, nice tackle. Good hard play. Picked up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Okay, I finally have my roster here. Let's see who 42 is. He made that pop on the kickoff. There would be. We don't have a 42 on the roster. Oh well. It's worth a shot. All right. Handoff, hit down, gained a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and about 1. And let's see what Lambkins have out there. Handful of reserves, which is good. Get the kids a little bit of action here on Friday night, or Thursday night lights, I guess. We'll be here in action on Friday next week. Just under 7 minutes left. So the end of the third quarter. Handoff's going to go straight up the gut. It's going to be stacked up, and it looks like he's going to be right at the first down marker. He's going to be short by about a yard. So bring up 3rd and 1. And nobody's in a real hurry here. 4th and 2. Looks like they're going to punt. Let's see if it gets adventurous here. The snaps have not been great all night for the Norse. See if he can get a solid one here. Well, it goes. He could go back on that a little bit. The Lambkins weren't really coming at it. They're just going to let it roll. It's going to take a Northglenn bounce, and it's going to roll down to about the 38-yard line of the Lambkins, where they'll take over 1st and 10. And Joe, you want to know who number 9 was? It's Rigoberto Galvez. And he's a nice player. Mr. Galvez is a junior, but I remember watching him play freshman ball. He's a tough little guy. He's not the biggest guy out there, but he's got heart, and he comes up and hit you. Playing offense now. They list him at 5'9" and 140 pounds. That sounds familiar. Pass is going to be caught, hit down quickly, but caught, held on. It's going to be a gain of about 5.
Garcia's pass is complete for
And that was none other than Galvez, who caught the ball. Jace Garcia is your quarterback. He's got a cannon for an arm. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. And fighting for a couple yards. .41. 41 says Jose Tapia. Garcia has a man over the middle. Short armed it a little bit. That's going to bring up 4th down, and the Lambkins are going to punt.
Garcia's pass falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 2. 48 yards.
I would say watch out for the trickeration, but they're not going to do anything crazy here. And they're calling for somebody else to come out there. And here he comes. Yeah, we're hoping Rigoberto will break the number 9 curse. I don't know if anybody could. He might. He's a tough kid. I mean, seriously. Nice snap. Good punt. Oh, threatening to do the spiral. Caught. Dropped. It's going to be stacked up, and the Lambkins are going to be on top of it. And waiting for the official, but there was about 5 Lambkins there, and they got the ball. So they tried to come up and make a play on that, and it was to no avail. Made the mistake of trying to field that punt. Dropped it, and the Lambkins had a ton of people right there. So they were able to jump on it. So the offense comes right back out. Two minutes left till the end of the 3rd quarter. Clock's running. Garcia takes the handoff, or gives the handoff up the gut. Solid gain there on 1st down. Let's see if we get a number. One of the Romeros. .26. Garcia keeps it, looks to pass. He's going to roll out. He's feeling some pressure. Dumps it off, has a man open. He catches it. That was a nice roll and throw. Good decision. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Owen Beggs with the reception, and he gets the Lambkins inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Lambkins knocking on the door again. There to go around the end, and touchdown, Lambkins. And now we have a flag. Hold on, let's see if it was before or after the play, or during or after. It looks like the flag was thrown after the play, so let's see if they... We'll see how they decide to call this, but to me it looked like it was after he scored the touchdown. Oh, they're going to call the Lambkins for a hold. So we'll take the touchdown away. And they'll back up the Lambkins 10 yards. And when they start the clock, that should get us to the end of the quarter, unless they snap it quickly, which we'll see. They need to run the clock here. They must have forgot about it. And the ref saying, come on, dude. And there it goes. And the Lambkins are just going to let the clock run out. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Lambkins 49. Northglenn 0. So we head into the fourth quarter play. The Lambkins have dominated early and often, and it's just a matter of the clock running until he hits 0-0 at the end of this quarter, and a nice way to start the season.
JN Construction and Remodeling, VIP Moving and Storage. Thank you again to all our sponsors.
All right, we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Lambkins are going to be first and goal from the 12-yard line. The previous play, they had a holding call after a nice run around the edge by Vicente Romero. Showed some speed. Let's see if they give him another shot here. And we're underway for the fourth quarter. And he's going to take it again. Gets hit, takes a spin. It's going to be a positive gain of about 5, so it's going to bring up second and goal from the 8-yard line. And mostly reserves in at this point. No sense in getting a starter hurt when the game's essentially over. Get these guys some nice experience. Garcia's going to look over the defense. He's going to hand it off. Stacked up and knocked down at about the 5-yard line, gain of 2. And they'll bring up third and goal from the 5. We'll call it a gain of 3. Let's see if Lambkins. You see that motion Tarver's making out there? He's doing the swirl or something. I don't know what that was called. Stirring the pot. I mean, this guy has the best sideline calls of all time. Garcia drops back. He's looking to pass. He fires one over, and it's caught. Met at the goal line. Stacked up. He didn't get in, but he got it to the 1-yard line, about the half-yard line. And they're going fast here. Let's see if they're going to do a sneak. Garcia's going to take it himself, and he's going to get in there for the touchdown. Clark Collins scores again. Jace Garcia on a 1-yard quarterback keeper. Now, absolutely, Joey. We're definitely going to do that. And Lopez is on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is right down the middle. And the Lambkins expand the lead 56-0. With 9:30 left till the end of the game, the clock is just going to keep on running. There might be one more possession for Northglenn for sure. And Lambkins may get the ball back, they may not. Depends on how quickly Northglenn go, and how many yards they get, if they get any first downs. Thanks for joining us tonight on Lambkin Sports Network. We appreciate you being out there. Don't be afraid to subscribe to this channel. It does this guy a lot of good. And if you haven't, you should just, if you're not a social media person, but you just want to know what's cool, go to the Instagram page of the Lambkin Sports Network. I mean, we're talking videos. They'll just blow you away. I may be a lot of things, but I'm fairly creative. No, I'm just kidding. It just they write itself. The kickoff is going to go about 10 yards. Things going to be stacked up. Northglenn are going to take over first and 10 at the 26. Hey, thanks, Spencer. I appreciate you too, buddy. Any Colorado Mesa Mav is an okay guy with me. Thanks, Nick. Well, my name is Dylon. I sometimes go by Dylon because I'm one of the 5 greatest rappers of all time. I spit hot fire. Handoff is going to go right up the middle. It's going to be stacked up and knocked down for a loss. Maybe a half a yard. It's going to bring up second down. Clock runs. We have 7:30 left. Yeah, if you want to know the 5 greatest rappers of all time, that would be Dylon, 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 and Dylon. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to it's going to be reversed. Going around the end. Going to gain a few yards and then it gets shut down. Closed up quickly by one of the safeties coming up and making a pop there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Fair for the Norse. In all seriousness, if you haven't seen my Instagram video of the season announcing with the Joker and Nick Cage and Ye West, or does he just go by Ye? Kanye? I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was pretty darn good. It's going to be a screen pass out there, slip screen, and he's going to get pulled down from behind. That might be a horse collar. No flags, though. Must have got him good. Nice tackle out there. He's going to bring up 4th down. Just when he thought he was going to break free there, somebody grabbed him with a big ball and just corralled him. 4th and 4. They're at the 33-yard line. And the announcer over there is begging for students to call home for a ride. He must be he's not an hourly worker over there. He must be on salary because he wants these students out of here quick. Hourly worker be like, hey, I don't care, dude. You can stay here for the next 4 hours. I'm on the clock. Okay, here comes the punt. Oh, the Lambkins got in there, but he got off, and it's a nice punt. It's returnable. Caught. Do-si-do. Oh, they said he went down, but it looked like he still held his ground, but he's going to go out. They're going to call him down. Joey spit hot fire. All right. Hey, thanks, Baltil. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Pretty proud of that one. And I'm just getting warmed up. I got to be honest with you. We got more to come with that. And the AI stuff and some of the ideas I have might just be better than last year, which is hard. It would be hard to top, but we can always strive and achieve for more. Lambkins take over. Just over 4 minutes left on the end of the game. This should be the last possession of the night. The only time Joey ever spits hot fire is when he's drinking tequila. I can tell you that right now. Handoff's going to go around the edge and stacked up. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. And somebody's staying on the ground, it looks like. Somebody's slow to get up from the north. Oh yeah, I'm hiding my cards. I mean, I'm just giving you a little bit. Yeah. He looks like he's not feeling very good at all out there. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Looks worse. I got more than one ace up my sleeve there, Spencer. I'm the Doc Holliday of announcing. I keep at least 4 up there. No, but we should have some exciting stuff coming out here real quick. For next week's game, it's going to be next Friday night. It's going to be Fort Collins at home at their home opener. They're going to be playing Eagle Crest, and they own one from last year, so we're looking forward to that game. I believe that's a 7 o'clock kickoff. It might be 6:30. I'll have to look it up for sure. But stay tuned to your nice Instagram feed from both the Lambkin Sports Network and the Lambkin football team. They do some pretty good stuff. And this guy's not feeling good at all. Hate to see it, but 4:02 left in the game. And he's getting up. Looks like he's going to walk off. And look at he's walking off under his own power. Good enough. It might have been a cramp, but good for him. I'm glad he's not seriously hurt because you'd hate to see that at this point in the game.
Students.
Listen to this guy. Students call for a ride home if you do so now because, I mean, if I have to stay here 1 minute after I'm supposed to be here, then the union's going to hear about it, and we're going to have an issue. Not sure who that guy's getting paid by, but he is not happy up there. I think he bet the under on this game is probably what the problem is. I mean, the under was 48. You would think it would be a good bet, but Lambkins blew that out of the water. Handoff up the middle is going to be about a 2-yard gain. They'll bring up 3rd down in about 8. 3:10 left till the clock hits 000, and the Lambkins will officially have the victory, but it's been official for a while, actually, but it'll be a historical moment here in a minute, in 3 minutes, actually. Garcia's looking over defense. Sees the corner blitz coming. Just taking his time. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Breaking free is going to be stacked up and knocked down short of the 1st down, and they're going to have to punt. 2:30 left till the end of the game. Yeah. Just know for next week's home opener, you do have options. We'd love to see out at the field. But the Lambkin Sports Network is not a bad option either. The punt is off. Decently punted. It's going to be hit down at about the 32-yard line. No, the 26-yard line. Take a Lambkin roll. And it's going to keep rolling past the 15 all the way down to the 13-yard line where Northglenn will take over with just over a minute left. We'll see if they even get a playoff. They're quick, so they're going to want to run a couple plays here. And once again, let me express my deep appreciation for you for tuning in tonight. And I'll give Jack some credit here since he, the hardest part of his night was being a passenger in the car when I was driving. That was not fun for him. Sorry. And Northglenn tried to run some trickeration there. I don't know what they were trying to do, the fumble Ruski or something there, but it didn't work. They got a yard. The trickeration only happens when it's unexpected. They're just trying to make it funny. So, anyway. Clock running. This should be the last play of the game. See if they try to get their trick play here. Didn't work the first time. They're just going to run it straight up the middle. And he's going to be caught, hit down, no gain, and that'll be the end of the game. So, after 4 quarters complete, Fort Collins will end the game. Your final score from 5-Star Field in Thornton, Colorado will be Fort Collins Lambkins 56. Northglenn Norris 0. From the line. And the team's coming together. It was a nice afternoon or nice evening. After the hour-long lightning delay, the Lambkins came out and struck lightning of their own about 15 times and walked away with the game pretty easily. So, our next game, let me double check on this one. Well, it'll take me too long. Anyway, it's going to be 6:30 or 7 next week, next Friday night. Check us out on Lambkin Sports Network. We'll be live and in charge as the Lambkins look to get even with Eagle Crest after a loss last year. So, for all of us here at the Lambkin Sports Network, we appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next week. This has been a